Hello everybody, let's do one more GeoGuessr stream. So I hope you guys are all having a good night. I've started to realize, good to realize this by the end, but it's like I'll usually just be kind of quiet and don't know what to talk about at the start of the stream. But then towards the end, then I'm like rambling on about just all kinds of stuff. Diepestrat. I feel like this is Germany, but at the same time, I don't know, like, it looks like the UK to me, but then there's all these blurred out places, but then at the same time, like, Germany doesn't really do... it's probably like Austria or something. Austria or Switzerland. Netherlands or Belgium. Yeah, okay. Netherlands. Yeah, alright, I'll go with that. Oh, it was Belgium. Those two little countries that I always forget about. So, yeah. I mean, I don't hate these streams. It's not like I'm quitting because I just can't stand them. But it's more just... It seems like everyone else is losing interest over time. You know, I feel like every week we have fewer people watching than the last. And I feel like I should try and find something a little bit more lucrative, something a little better. I get a little too content whenever I'm doing one thing. And so it's hard for me to just branch out and try other things when I'm already doing one thing. So I'm just like, all right, I'll just got to clear off my plate, and then once I have all this extra time, then I feel like I will be able to come up with something new to do. Time to do something else. You know, I have considered, so I think part of the reason that it hasn't done super great on this channel is because, you know, everyone subscribed for the stories. And I mentioned this quite a few times, but, like, whenever it recommends videos to your subscriber base, if they don't click on it, then it won't bother recommending it to anybody else. And so most of the geography fans, if that's a thing, don't even see this recommended because, yeah, because it never got past the subscriber base. And so one idea that I did have for a channel would be, it would be similar to how on this channel I did the I did those videos where I would just explore a place. But rather than picking some place and just exploring aimlessly, it'd be cool if I did some kind of series where I go onto Google Maps like this, you know, jump into Street Views, but then I like pick a movie or some famous event and then zoom in and show all of the places, all of the significant places up close. Well, we finally found some signs, that helps. You know, so it's just like, let's say, I don't know, pick a random movie and then, you know, just find out where it was filmed, basically. Just find out where it was filmed and then drop in and just look around the area to see what it looks like and try and pinpoint all of the different film locations of wherever they did it. Part of that was, that gave me that idea was from The Sandlot. I don't know how many of you guys have seen The Sandlot. It's a pretty old movie. It's an old baseball movie that's supposed to take place in like the 50s. That movie was filmed like right down the street from my old place. You know, that place that I was at forever. By the way, I don't know. I was one off. So yeah, that house that I was at for the first few years of my YouTube videos, that was like in the neighborhood that The Sandlot was filmed, so It was in Latvia. Well, it's a little late, but it's okay. We just got to keep playing. So yeah, like I come up with lots of ideas for channels, but sometimes they seem like they wouldn't go very far. Like it's one thing to make a video, but it's another thing to keep consistently making new videos for a full channel. You know, it's really hard to keep them going just off of one idea sometimes. So basically, you either have a channel that does the same thing every day, you know, like telling stories, or you have a channel that has to come up with a new idea every single day, like my YouTube Analyze channel, basically. And those ones are just so hard to keep up with. Good to read Am I the A-hole stories. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really against narrating stories. I always thought that that was kind of a cool thing. I just got so sick of, you know, reading Entitled Parents and Pro Revenge where, like, every story, one after another, was just about the same thing. I wish I could find somewhere that did... Oh, I wish I could find a website that that just had stories of all kinds. There's a kitty. By the way, there is a kitty here. She's just way back there. You say this is Iceland? I mean, I could see this being Iceland. I wouldn't have thought about it if you didn't bring it up, but yeah, lots of mountains. I mean, there's lots of trees in the town, but like off in the distance, like on the mountains, there's not a lot of trees. It's all so barren. Hey, there we go. Yeah, Faye can be kind of crazy. Alright, now where are we? So, let's see. So, I guess, so some of my odd channel ideas that I've had over time, like I said, I have that, that idea of just looking at Google Maps and significant events or movies where they were taking place and just finding the locations. I had another idea that just sounds fun at first, but then the more I think about it, the more it would just get out of control. So you guys ever seen people that do like big subscriber special videos? You know, Mr. Beast especially, he's just like, for my 1 millionth subscriber special, I got 1 million something. Or like 5 million subscribers, and I gave my 5 million subscriber 5 million... I don't remember what they were. But, what if you had an entire channel that was just based on subscriber specials? So every video you made was just based around the number of subscribers that you had that day. And then you could be like, alright, here is 6,427 pennies for that many subscribers at the time. Every one of these pennies represents one of you. Or something like that. But the problem is, like, you start getting into the tens of thousands, or, oh man, even think about the millions if possible. Just like, every time you gotta make a video, you're like, alright, what is something that I can get lots of without spending a lot of money? Did I see a flag over here? Hey, it's Portugal. Nice. So, yeah, that whole sub-special channel, like, I don't know, it's been on the side of my mind for a long time. I still might try it one day. But it seems like it would get out of hand. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm always up for narrating stories if I could find a new place to pull stories from. Is this Andorra? This is... Oh, it's Italy? Yeah, I guess parts of Italy do look like Andorra, so it is very similar. Alright, I'll do Andorra then. It's just that tiny little rich mountain town. I wonder if they've got ski resorts over here. Yeah. Speaking of ski resorts, uh, I got a pretty wild story of something that happened to me this week. I like to go snowboarding. I have a pass to this place called Woodward in Park City. And I go maybe like twice a week. It's a pretty laid back place, but it's a very small resort, but it's built with like lots of jumps, like big jumps, a half pipe. Like I said, it's a really small resort. All you ever see is like teens and young adults that just go for the thrill of it. Well, on Monday, I was snowboarding there of this week, and I saw this snowboarder guy there. I was just going on the half pipe, and they've got a full sized half pipe. There aren't very many of them, and even in the whole country, there's only maybe three or four. So I'm just kind of going along with it. I'm not super good, but I'm waiting at the top. This one guy's just like, "You gonna go?" I'm like, "Nah, that's fine. You can go." And he goes. So I watch him, and he's getting above the wall, which is actually harder than you would think. It's pretty uncommon that anybody gets above the wall. And so I was like, "Huh, this guy's pretty good. I should ask him if he competes." So then I actually find out that guy that I was watching, that snowboarder, it was actually Shaun White. So Shaun White was at the ski resort with me. So I caught up to him. I stopped him. I got to talk to him for a little while. I was, just ask him a bunch of questions because he's like one of the most famous athletes in the whole country, basically. One of the best snowboarders of all time. And then yeah, he was a pretty cool guy. And then I came back a few days later on Thursday, and he was there again. And so on Thursday, I actually rode the lift with him, just me and him. So I was just hanging out and talking to him, asking him questions. He's been in the Olympics like 4 times. It's Slovakia. Yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of like going on tangents and rambling. But yeah, so I got to hang out with Shaun White and snowboard with him for a while. He's a pretty nice guy. Yeah, well, what was so surprising to me is that he's super rich, he's super successful, he's one of the best snowboarders in the world, and yet he doesn't have access to his own like giant super pipe. I'm just like, so if you're like a world class rider and you don't even have easy access to a training spot, like that's just so weird. And so he just shows up to this little resort that I go to, and he was just riding there all week. I might even run into him again this week. How old is he? He's 34 now. Oh, is this Romania? Yeah, Shaun White. He won his first Olympics in 2006. He was only 19 at the time when he had his long red curly hair. But yeah, I was very surprised because like, of course, when you're snowboarding, you're at a ski resort, everyone is covered head to toe. You basically can't recognize anybody. They've got goggles, a helmet, a mask, full coat. There's very little ways to recognize somebody. And so I was just watching him ride. I had my eye on him for a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, that guy's pretty good. And then find out oh yeah, he does compete. But when I went up to him, after I found out who he was, I went up to talk to him, and I was just like, I saw you during your warm-up rounds, and I was about to ask you if you compete. And he laughs. He's just like, yeah, sometimes. Yeah, he's competed quite a lot. But yeah, he was just casually just blending in with the rest of us. It's not like he was asking for special privileges or anything like that. Just trying to blend in, riding like anybody else, and flying off the half pipe. He was doing some pretty crazy stuff. Ooh, where could this be? So it's Euros. But yeah, I was asking him about like what it's like being in the Olympics and all that stuff. And he's just telling me all the stories. Because yeah, like there are very few people in the Olympics that are household names. Like in the U.S., you've got Michael Phelps in the summer, and Shaun White in the winter. That's pretty much all anybody knows. You guys think this is Spain or Italy? Looks Italian. Yeah, this one's tricky. Bellavia. I didn't think it looked that Italian, but if you guys say so. Alright, so it was way off on the little island. Oh, you saw a flag. Oh, wow. That's a tight little staircase. It looks kind of cool. So, yeah. I mean, oh, we're in Korea. Yeah, I like snowboarding, but at the same time, I only like snowboarding as a way to cope with winter. You know, like, if I lived in a place where it was just warm all year, and people would say, oh, but wouldn't you miss snowboarding? I'm like, well, nah, just sort of, but if I don't have to deal with snow, then I don't need snowboarding. Like, I like the sport, but at the same time, I would rather just not have to deal with winter. Maybe I'd live in Florida and then just visit Utah to go snowboarding a couple times a year. That's another thing. It's so expensive. Even if you make the most economic way of doing it, it's still hard to make it cheap. Like, I'm good at making everything I do cheap. Anytime I travel, anytime I feed myself, I always find the cheapest ways to do everything. And with snowboarding, that's becoming more and more difficult. Imagine North Korea on GeoGuessr. Well, there's only maybe like 20 different pictures in North Korea, and I'm pretty sure I've seen them all, so I would probably figure it out. You'd probably rather skateboard then? I've never really skateboarded. I wouldn't mind trying it out. Skateboarding seems like a less exciting version of snowboarding. You don't go nearly as fast, and you don't jump nearly as high. But I'm sure it looks kind of fun. I don't know, being 26, it's hard to pick up. You know, I'm the old guy here talking to everybody else in here. I just feel like at a certain point, I'm going to get too old to want to try anything dangerous like that. Or at least start getting into something like that. But we'll see. I like to ride my bike. Like, I just like to get on my bike and ride down trails like this. I don't like riding in the dirt, riding off-road. Yeah, I did make a video on North Korea. Yeah, there's more pictures in North Korea than some African places. Yeah, after this round, I'll jump onto the maps. And we can take a look at where has any pictures. Because I'm not really seeing much here. La Ville. Oh, is this France? I mean, it's probably France, right? Alright, it is France. Here, let's see which country has the least street views in it. Because, like you go into North Korea, you've got a few pictures around Pyongyang at least. Just 360-degree pictures. Not a whole lot. There's a bunch in Pyongyang, and then like a few here and there around the rest of the country. But then if you look at, I mean, even China's kind of the same way, just a bunch of single pictures, but there's a lot more there. Alright, Uzbekistan has some. Egypt obviously has a bunch. Libya has a lot. Algeria has a lot. Western Sahara. Yeah, I guess there are quite a few over here. I've never really looked over here. Who would have thought the Sahara looked like this? Yeah, Mauritania has some. Mali has some. Guinea has some. Sierra Leone has them. Liberia does. This, I gotta say, this name feels so out of place here. Is that French? That's like one of the countries that I does not even ring a bell. If somebody said from Cote d'Ivoire, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but I'd be like, where? I mean, somebody could tell me I'm from Angola or Sudan or Oman, and I would know exactly where that is. But if somebody brought up that, I don't think I would know what they were talking about. But yeah, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Well, there's a couple. I feel like a lot of these have sprung up in the past couple of years because I remember looking at this a few years ago and there were literally zero pictures in some countries. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's one in the Central African Republic. See, that's another thing. It's like the Central African Republic. That sounds more like. Oh, so it's French for the Ivory Coast. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, the Central African Republic just sounds like an embassy building or something. Not an entire country. That's kind of crazy how big a place with that name is. Equatorial Guinea, which is another kind of wild name. There's one picture in Equatorial Guinea, at least that I can see. Gabon has quite a few. Republic of the Congo? Dang, some of these places must be new, because I haven't really heard of them. There's this one game that's just like a country guessing game where it just shows you a full map and it's like, all right, click on Saudi Arabia. So you click on that and then click on the next one. It goes through like 150 countries. And I got really good at that. And even a lot of the African countries too are on it. But I'd never heard of, I didn't know the Republic of Congo is its own place now. Or where that, how did I miss that? What? Must be different on different maps, I guess. But yeah, I don't think there really are any full-on countries that don't have a single picture on them. I mean, even Svalbard up here has a bunch. Antarctica has some. I don't remember how to even look at the South Pole pictures. I know there's some pictures at the South Pole, but how do you even click on it? You can't ever really. Oh well. We can go back to the game. Chad has no photos? Hold on. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Yeah, like I said, they might be new. Well, let's see what the pictures actually are. There's a good chance that they are. Okay, so I can't even click on that one, so maybe that's not even there. And that one disappeared, so yeah, maybe there aren't any in Chad. Oh, we found something. Who knows if this is actually where it says it is, but... yeah, one... Oh, and there's a couple up there, too. Yeah, this was uploaded this month. People are getting internet. It's spreading. Alright, so there's only really 2 pictures, it looks like. Well, this is a picture. Libya. Yeah, it's like you got Sahara and then rainforest and then kind of a mix down here. By the way, I don't know what kind of time limit I'm putting on myself tonight, by the way. I could go on for 3 hours or more, maybe. Like, I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll see how I feel by whatever time it gets to. Okay, do you think we're in Poland or something? No. I can't really read. Polna. Probably Czech. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of text around here. I'm not great at distinguishing European languages. I'm mostly just good at looking for websites. Maybe we're in Switzerland. Nah, this wouldn't be Switzerland. It's Slavic. No school from bad flooding. What is the flooding caused by? By the way, is all of the snow in Texas melted now? Hey, maybe we are in Poland. Because I know Texas had like a whole bunch of crap because they got a ton of freezing snow. And I wonder if it all melted by now. I think it's been like 70 degrees, so I would think so. Oh, so just a bunch of rain where you're at. Well, I might just have to go with Poland here. I mean, I don't know why I can't find a website anywhere. Oh, there it is. And that confirms it. All the snow's melting. All the snow is not melted here in Utah. We just keep getting more. This looks like maybe Thailand. You know, places like this usually have a flag hanging somewhere. So let's just find a flag. Hey, there's the water. Man, some places are just geographically spoiled. It's not melted in Niagara Falls. Hey, there's a flag. Oh, it's Indonesia. It's the opposite of Poland. That throws me off sometimes. Look at this. Indonesia's red on top, white on bottom. Poland is white on top, red on bottom. They also use different shades of red. But man, that's something that will really throw you off if you don't expect it. If someone shows you a half red, half white flag, I'm usually going to assume it's Poland, but literally opposite of Poland. Okay, right here looks like we might be in Nigeria. That's a nice suit. It is kind of funny, like, the mixture between the African garb with just, like, a minivan. What is that, a Toyota? Austria's red on top and bottom. Yeah, actually, Austria is easy to mix up with Latvia. So it goes red, white, red. And what is Latvia? Red, white, red. Just look at those two flags. That's terrible, just how close they are. I've actually gotten one wrong because of that once. Because I saw a flag and guessed the wrong thing. What do you mean last one? As in, this is probably my last GeoGuessr stream. Last time I streamed this game. You don't think anyone would confuse our flag? Nigeria. You'd be surprised. Have you ever seen the Malaysian flag? Look at Malaysia's flag right here. Come on. Malaysia. It's a yellow moon and a star rather than 50 white stars. Wow, yeah, they even copied the stripes exactly. The stripes are exactly the same, but then the blue corner. Liberia is also, yeah. Yeah, where was Liberia again? I always have a hard time finding. There we go. Liberia is pretty close, yeah. It looks more like a Texas America. You know what else so funny is Mexico and Italy have almost the same flag. It's always like the most opposite kind of countries that have the same flags. Yeah, they're the copycats. Imagine the US just copies their flag from, say, Liberia. Just some small country in Africa. Founding fathers are just like, nah, this is a cool flag. Let's rip them off. It's kind of... I don't know. It looks like Eastern Europe, maybe? Based on these guys, I think we were in like Iran or Saudi Arabia. Or the UAE, I mean. This is number 50. Yeah, this is stream number 50. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Is that not the flag? Oh. This is Turkey? Okay, yeah. Turkey's like half Middle East, half Europe. Okay, we're still in this. I'm surprised we're still going on this in this game. Usually I just get I get very hasty and just click on the first thing I see. Lietuvos Spauda. It's like, oh, it's the Austrian flag. Oh, looks like we're in Lithuania. Yeah, I can tell the flag right there. Lithuania it is. Let's just stroll around. Pied. Missing Faye in real time. Well, there she is, sleeping in real time. Najas Tapimo Buddhas. That's right. I pretty much already have the answer. And there we go. Maybe do Faye streams. Dude, Faye is the most unpredictable animal. She goes crazy for like 30 seconds and then she nags me for 20 minutes and then she sleeps for 2 hours. Just does that every day. The nicest is when she's outside exploring. Because then she gets to have fun, she gets to get her exercise and wear herself out. And she doesn't have to bother me nonstop. Yep. Jarmu, Javito. Like, I don't mind when she's going crazy. I mostly just get annoyed when she's, like, constantly nagging me. When she's like, give me food. And I'm like, you have food, go eat it. And she just keeps whining and whining. There's nothing I can do to make her happy. Alright. Put a GoPro on Faye. I wonder how she would handle that. She couldn't fit through a cat door if she had a GoPro on. It's a very tight little door. But it would be interesting to track her. I don't think she travels very far, because we've only lived in this place for like a month and a half now. Actually, it's been 2.5 months. Man, time flies. Alright, I think we're in Cambodia or Laos. But whenever we move to a new place, it takes her a while to want to travel very far away from home. Dang it, this language, it's like, I get it mixed up between Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia. Cambodia it is. Yeah, that's the problem I have, is just like all of these languages, they're like similar, but but they're all distinct, kind of. Beach clothes. Well, this looks like the UK. Anytime you get dropped into a neighborhood where every house is made out of red brick, it kind of feels like the UK. Donald Cope. Cedar Close. For sale. .uk. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, make the cats work for their food. Yeah, it's private drive. Everything's a private drive in the UK. None of them are magic. Oh man, are we gonna get trapped in this small space without much to see? Okay, we can go this way. Maybe we can find a road. Is that a pipeline? They're like, we can't go under the ground. Let's just build it over the road. Let's do it. It feels pretty Eastern European. Alright, let's drive down the road, I guess. Look for something. Silava. Hey, it looks like we're in modern day now. A minute ago it looked like we were like 100 years in the past. More time traveling. Might have permafrost is the reason to not go underground. I suppose it's possible. Only have a minute left on this, and it's not looking promising so far. I mean, maybe... Oh, there we go, it's Latvia. I expected it was one of these, but I can't narrow it down from 3. Let's do Layla in Latvia. Oh, is this another Andorra round? Probably. Hey, it answered my question about the ski resort. Though that might not be for skiing, that's just a gondola. Either way, it looks like it's Andorra for sure. Dang, we're up to 19. Are you on a delay? I don't think the stream is too delayed right now. Maybe like 10 seconds at most. But if you guys ever think there's a delay, just try refreshing the page, and that usually will bring you up to the most current. Alright, are we gonna get 20? I don't like the look of this. There's a whole bunch of vehicles here, but... Meow. Hi, kitty. You want to jump on me? What is Dekis Scatter? Faye, come here. Meh. Kitty. Everyone wants to see you. Yes, just sit on my lap right here. It's Nordic. We in Norway. Yeah, I could see this being Norway. And here comes the fake comments. Okay. We'll go with Norway, I guess. Whew. Oh, what is this? This is probably Australia. Maybe. I don't know. Does the... It's kind of hard to say. It could be South Africa. Could even be Zambia. Zimbabwe. So there's Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Namibia. Oh, you trying to get some love? I don't know how far I gotta tilt this camera down to get Faye in the shot. Yeah, it is comfy. More people than usual. Yeah, maybe saying that it's the last stream gets people excited to watch it. Maybe just every stream should be the last stream. Alright, from here on out, every stream I do is the last one. Starting now. Hey, they're pulling with donkeys. Yeah, this is definitely somewhere in Africa. That's what I'm saying. It's one of these three. Probably... I don't know. I'm just going to have to take a guess. We can't really find anything out here. Oh! Ho, ho. I got it. Oh, Faye, you looking for more attention? Faye, why are you all dirty all the time? I swear, it's like every time she uses the litter box, she gets just covered in litter and just tracks it everywhere. I don't know why it's so much worse than usual now. It just gets stuck in all of her paws. Brussels, and it. You know what? Let's make it a goal to break our high score today. Come on, where's the website? I thought I had an idea of what this was. Is Belgium? Yeah, I saw the sign that said it was like to Brussels, but spelled weird, so it's probably just the other language. Gonna make it to 50. Yeah, let's get... See, if we got a high score of 50 right now, we could just... I could just confidently say we don't need to play this anymore. We beat the game. Industry... Fabrica de Viguetas. Okay, this looks like a Peru or something. Oh, you leaving? Alright, well, thanks for the hair in my face. Okay, we gotta give it our all. If I had to guess right now, I would say Peru. But let's try and figure this out. Yeah, even like based on the clothes here too. Let's figure this out. Spanish language, yeah, so it's got to be Peru, maybe Chile, but don't you hate it when you get cat hair all over your face and then your face is just itchy and you think you got it all, but then you can still feel it. And so you gotta just keep brushing it off. Yeah, now you can say you've seen the world after playing this game with me. Wait a second, wasn't there a website right there? Can't go that way? Well, I've got a good idea. Oh, it might be Bolivia. Oh, well, let's hope not. Oh, man, I've got 1 minute left. Why can't there just be a flag or something here? Constantly having cat hair. Peru is just the Austrian flag sideways. Is that a flag over there? I don't know. I thought I saw something. I don't know, this one's just gonna have to be up to luck. A Sphinx cat. You need a GeoGuessr out of context. If somebody wants to go through all of my streams and clip things together for whatever reason, they are more than welcome to. Ah, we lost our streak at 22. Well, now we can do our daily. Alright, this is the daily challenge. Looks like we're in South Korea. I don't know what city, though. I'm really bad at South Korean cities. I need to just get onto a highway and see if I can figure out which highways are around. Like, I know there's Seoul, and there's Busan, and a bunch of others. Daegu, Incheon. I mean, Seoul is like the go-to. It's the capital. It's the one everyone knows. Songju to Daegu. Alright, this should help. Except that the map in South Korea is all messed up. So you can't really see. Okay, so I'm looking for the 451. There's the 1. 451. I might just have to click right there. Alright, I got it. I got the right city. It was Daegu, or however you say it. Okay, well, round 2 does not look nearly as forgiving. It looks pretty cool, though. See, I think that the daily challenge are hand-picked locations, and I don't think that the people who make it want to make it easy on people. So they're not just going to pick a clear capital. Okay. Based on this, now I feel like we are in South America. Though these... Maybe it's Mexico. Yeah, I think we're in Mexico right now. Possibly. I mean, just look at the road lines. Make a challenging jigsaw puzzle. These kilometers. I think it's Chile. Oh, Ecuador. Actually, Ecuador is great because it's small enough that it's narrowed down quite a bit. Because we can't just click on a country. Meow. Faye, stop it. So we're probably somewhere up here then. Peru or Mexico? Well, this looks like a good enough click. Alright, I was a little bit off, but still over 4,000 points. Policia. Oh, Policia. Policia. I feel like every language talking about police, they just English is just like we just say police, and then every other language has to add extra letters to it. Faye says meow. Yeah, Faye keeps asking to go out the door. So like I'm in this basement apartment, and there's a door that goes to like stairs that go upstairs to the main part of the house, which is my grandparents' house. And Faye keeps whining. She wants to go explore. She doesn't know what's out there, but she knows she wants to see it. Horse. Dutch? I don't think this is the Netherlands. This looks more like Romania, or there's a city limit sign. Well, I'm probably better off turning around because this way is not leading anywhere. No, Faye. Meow. She can smell family? Nah, she just likes to explore. She hates closed doors. She always has to see what's on the other side of every door. Okay, did I miss the city limit sign? There it is. This is blurred out. Oh man, I can't see it. Racane... I can't even read that. Racane... in Lithuania... Okay. That is an easy spot to find. Look at that. Basically perfect. Cats are curious like that. Yeah. Can't leave any doors closed in this house. Even if I try to go to the bathroom, if the door is even slightly cracked open, she'll be sticking her paw in, like trying to pull the door open. Hamaslati. Hamama. Finland. Alright. I can do that. It was somewhere around here. There's so many little places. I don't remember where it was. That's close enough. 5 miles off. Wait a second, is that the Peru flag? I can't even tell what that is. Maybe it's the Malay, or the... I'm saying maybe it's the Indonesia flag. Yeah, I think this is probably Southeast Asia. Though I don't really like when we find out it's Indonesia when I have to figure out where. See, that's like... No, that is Peru. So I'm like, are we in Peru or Indonesia? That's such a weird thing to confuse. Does she open closet doors? Well, I don't really have... I guess I have one closet, but the door's always open. She probably would if it was closed. Yeah, so we are in Peru. I mean, I can't tell if it's like... I doubt we're in a big city. Let me see. So we're not in... Well, actually, we did see a coast nearby. I'm gonna guess we're probably somewhere along one of these. Yeah, I guess that's probably close enough. I mean, the water's gonna be on the south side. I don't know, maybe it's this small town? That's probably a safer bet, with it being more towards the middle, I guess. Whoa, that was not the ocean. 500 miles. But, I mean, at least I was less than half the country away. View summary, 21.9. That's not terrible. That was an easier than usual daily challenge. Got 61st place. 61st. It's not 61st. Don't let people try and tell you. All right, now let's own some people. Come on, Faye Supreme. I do like this one. I just like being able to throw out answers, whether it's right or wrong. Now let's wait for everyone to try Ukraine and Romania and Russia. So it's not Russia, it's not Ukraine. It's... Did I see a... Okay, it's Bulgaria. There we go. Somebody thought it was Spain or Portugal. Zombie dog. It's not Turkey. It's not South Africa. Sometimes I just love seeing people's guesses. It's just funny. Somebody thought this was Canada. I mean... For us who know a lot of different places and we played this game so much, it seems silly, a lot of the guesses. But there genuinely are just a lot of people who don't know anything about most countries. Don't know what their flag looks like, don't know their geography, don't know their languages. And it looks like there's only going to be 4 people at the end of this round. That person's called Quite Sleepy. Okay, playing hardcore mode. Just give me a sign. There was kind of a sign. Vestriku. This could be noobs. Well, it's me and a bunch of silvers. I'm the only bronze person in this. I don't really know at what point you reach silver. Maybe once you reach level 15. That's what it looks like. Dang, somebody figured it out. People don't like to throw out wrong guesses here. Oof. Oh man, I don't know. Oh, it was Estonia. Alright. I just barely guessed it last second, and then I look at the chat. See, I'm sorry, I can't read chat that much in this because it's a lot more fast-paced. I'm looking at this screen. Oh yeah, some of you guys have an account on this, huh? You play it. One of you should take the throne and do the streams. Somebody guessed Mexico. Yeah, I'm gonna lose right here. Faye Supreme. I mean, what do I even do here? Do I just start clicking like Guatemala? It's not Guatemala. There's some dogs. Dog. I can't say dog anymore without calling it dog. It was Argentina. I got third place in that one. Wow, never seen it fill up this slow. Usually it's like instant. All 10 people just get right in. Yes, if anybody in this group who watches this wants to start streaming on Sunday nights or whenever you want and just doing this same thing, hit me up and I will let the rest of the group know. This looks like the UK to me. Oof. It's not Japan, it's not Sweden. Maybe it's Ireland. Or maybe it's... Oh, it's not... Oh, it's not Ireland, it's not Iceland. Is it Norway? That's the thing, it looks like... Wait a second, so that's Norway, maybe it is Iceland. It is! See, again, I got Norway flag mixed up with Iceland's flag. Do you hear the heater? Yeah, the heater is pretty loud here. It's kind of funny when like the round's already over, like you've already picked one, so you just keep wandering around, just killing time. MK, isn't that North Macedonia? Holy cow, every person has a guess locked. Every single one of them guessed Russia. Look at that. Russia, Russia, Russia. Every single one of them thought it was Russia. I was the only one that had the right answer from the pre-round. They saw the language and they're like, oh, it's Russian. I kind of have a good feeling about this group. Man, that was the funniest thing I've seen in a battle royale. I saw the MK. I'm like, that's North Macedonia, right? And I saw like every single person had a guess locked. I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be tense. And every single one of them guessed Russia. Oh wow, we're in the US. Speed run this one. I'm not even going to look around. I just see these houses and I'm like, this looks like my neighborhood. Like, seriously, this is probably not very far away from me. Let's see. Ogden City. Yeah, this is like 20 miles away from me. That's in Utah. It's in northern Utah, Ogden. I saw those mountains and those houses. I'm like, yeah, I see these neighborhoods all the time. I don't even need to look around. New Zealand. Come on, let me click on the thing. Man, that was close. I almost didn't get it because I wasn't clicking it in time. Man, these are going fast. Gizmo Motors. Take the big leap into a different league. Maybe we can jump into the Silver League. Number 1. It's not South Africa. I was thinking South Africa. It's left side drive. Alright, it's probably Australia. Oh, crap. Man, I'm screwed. This round is going by way too quick, and I do not know. Let's just do this. It was Botswana. How'd you guys figure that out? Oh. Man, I missed that. And I thought that the flag I was looking at was Estonia. So I was like, this is Lesotho or Estonia. Didn't think it was Estonia. I've seen this drop before. Where is King Feng Construction? Oh, it's in Singapore. Piece of cake. Well, to be fair, in the last one, I lost because I ran out of time. Which, I did not have much time to see the chat anyway. It's not Malaysia, Japan, or South Korea. Alright guys, we got 4 left. Come on, 4 people, you can do it. You know where Singapore is? Yeah, it does happen very fast. Plus, like, I'd never seen such an established place in Botswana. Like, every time I see Botswana, it's like in the middle of... just in the middle of the desert. That person guessed Bhutan, Nepal, and Poland. Or maybe it wasn't Poland, it was Indonesia, but that was a little odd. This looks like Brazil. We'll give Brazil a try. Oh, we got 4 people. Let's see if they all guessed Russia this time. Ah, it wasn't Brazil. It wasn't. Dang. What is it then? It's not... what? Colombia? Man, how did they figure that out so fast? It's not Colombia. That guess was already made. Not Colombia or Ecuador. Institute of Ghana. Whoa, I was not expecting that. I didn't think we were in Africa. Those 2 people must have seen the drop before. If it weren't for that sign, there's no way I would have figured that out. Yeah, it was a very convenient sign. Well, now we're going to be in top 3, it looks like. Alright, it's getting tense. Okay, based on this, it looks like Middle Eastern. Maybe Turkey, maybe Jordan, maybe Israel. Alright, I'm going with Jordan. Oh, 2 of us got it. Man, that third person didn't stand a chance. Both of us had the right answer. Oh man, can I just 50-50 it? Oh man, I'm gonna 50-50 this ending. It looks like Romania, maybe? Oh, they've already got a guess. Oh, they messed it up. Oh, which is it? Croatia or... oh, no. It was Hungary. Well, actually, they didn't get it either. I lost. Like, it was a 50-50. Alright, it's Indonesia. Not much time. But at least I know I got this one. That was funny. Both of us lost on the last round. 1-on-1. This, I don't know about this one. Oh, why does that have to be a blurry picture? Oh, I'm doomed. This person's way too good. It's no Brero. Oh man, I don't know. Though he did think this was the UK, which is really strange. Oh man, he figured it out. Yeah, Denmark was not in my top expectations for that one. Come on, we can get a win. Gotta get a win for our big last night. Oh, okay. Is this India? Is this Pakistan? It might be India. Whoa! 7 of us got it right at the very start. Dang, must have been a pretty easy one. No, it's not Sri Lanka. It's not Turkey. Don't even know what some of those were. Okay, right-hand drive. Open country. European style signs. Verbanya. You play this too much? Well, you should stream. Don't you live in like Israel or something? Isn't it? Isn't it like the 2 or no, it's probably like 6 a.m. right there. Well, nobody's gotten this one right so far. Gunya, Adosista. So it's not Hungary, not North Macedonia, it's not Estonia, it's not Sweden, it's not Finland. Hello. Also, yeah, 5 a.m. You're very nocturnal. It'd be funny if you streamed. Just like, alright, I gotta go stream. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Gotta go stream for all the Westerners. This ain't looking good. It's not Romania. I'm just gonna 50-50 it, honestly. Man, I suck at 50-50s. Man, I was getting behind on that. Well, it's not Russia, it's not Ukraine. What is this, though? Is this Bulgaria? No, it's not Bulgaria. Is it Serbia? Greece? It's not Greece. I've made 2 wrong guesses. Maybe in Serbia. No, I clicked Serbia. Maybe it's Croatia again. Man, I am out. It's not Belarus. Whoa, it was Kyrgyzstan. Dang. Getting knocked out on round 1. Oh no, it's South America. Okay. There's not a lot of distinguishing factors in South America. Yeah, I really got to remember Kyrgyzstan more often. That one just throws me off. It's not Guatemala, it's not Mexico, it's not Bolivia. Man, I don't even know. What is this, Ecuador? Oh, it's Colombia. All it takes is 2 letters. You see 2 letters on the side of the road. Suddenly you know what country you're in. I feel like they've added a lot of Colombia drops lately. Probably even added a lot of Colombia street views lately. Because I thought that I was looking a couple of years ago, I couldn't find any street views in Colombia. The world is evolving. Which seems kind of crazy. You ever think about that? Like, there are places in the world that we feel are very underdeveloped or just unsafe. In a few years, they're gonna be just like us. To a certain extent. Big wide roads. Is this? This almost looks like the US. You guys think this is the US? Nobody's made a guess yet, so... Nope, it's not the US. I wasn't the only one who thought that. Nah, those apartment buildings don't really look American. Are we in Canada? Yonge Street, Bathurst Street. Well, it might be Canada. Oh, wow. Just barely. Scarborough, Ontario. Phew. We got it. Yeah, I mean, each one of these rounds usually only lasts maybe 30 seconds. And if the stream is 10 seconds behind, then it can be kind of hard for chat to even get my attention before the round is over. So they've guessed Ecuador and the Philippines and Brazil and Mexico. Back in South America. San Antonio, that's Florida. Central America? You think we're in Guatemala? Hey, we are in Guatemala. We aren't qualified. Yeah, I wonder where the cat went. Oh, there she is. She is still around. This, we're driving on the right side of the road. And man, I don't know. I hate drops like this. If it comes down to it, I might use the 50-50 here. And I'll probably lose too, because I lose the 50-50 more than 50% of the time. So these signs look close to American. Nice. What the? Do you think this is like Mexico? No, it's not Mexico. Bolivia. Whew. Last person to qualify there. Oh man, there's so much of this. Why does like half the world just look like this? It's not Bangladesh. Well, I didn't use the 50-50. Man, that guy's gonna win it all. India or Sri Lanka? It was Sri Lanka. I got it. India doesn't actually have that many street views. Sri Lanka has way more. Oh man, this is like Scandinavia or like just Northern Europe. Oh man, he's already guessed. Oh, it's not Estonia. It's not Latvia. Oh, come on. He guessed all three of those. Dang. Look at this little face supreme. This little scared look. Little guilty cat. Ooh, this looks like Myanmar. Or Sri Lanka. Probably Sri Lanka. Oh, there's a lot of guesses. I can't wait to see this one. Most of us got it right. Man, I'll never get over that Russia one. I mean, I'll probably forget it by tomorrow, but that one was great. Alright guys, it's not Malaysia, it's not India. Can't believe so many people are this familiar with Sri Lanka at this point. That's what GeoGuessr does. They can pick favorites on whatever country they want you to learn the most. Alright, come on. They're furiously scrolling through the streets. If that makes any sense. So do you guys know of any other places besides Reddit where you can find interesting stories that people submit, or just forums where people just tell wild things that happen to them? Because even when it comes to Reddit, it seems like every storyboard is just based on, oh, I met this obnoxious person today. Because like I said, I wouldn't mind doing more narration stuff, but I just don't want to do more entitled parents. Don't want to do more pro-revenge or tales from wherever. Because every single time it's just, oh, I met an obnoxious person. Look how obnoxious this person is. Like, aren't we so much better than them? Well, this round is pretty hopeless. Time to go 50-50. Oh, weird. Oh, what the heck? That was Israel? How is anybody supposed to figure out that? Maybe from that Hebrew right there. Okay. Hey, we are in a mall. Children's place. Somebody went to the mall in the pajamas. This is an odd mall. Is this... There's no way this is the US, guys, right? Nah, there's an India. Alright. Someone guess South Korea. Japan, Malaysia. UAE, China. uh, Man, malls are like one of the greatest public architecture buildings there is. You know, there's not a lot of public buildings that are this fancy. Yeah, I know why you guys would think it was China, because the only China street views are in museums and malls. I want to go to a store called Mustard. Hey, we're back in Andorra, it looks like. I'm not even, like, because we have 3 guesses, I might as well just go for it. Dappa. You can tell everyone's getting lots of Andorra lately. Buffet Supreme, we're in the lead. Don't know any story forums. It's a nice mall and I hate malls. See, I like malls. I like walking through fancy places and just window shopping, just looking around. But I almost never actually buy anything from a mall. I'd say there's probably only one store yeah, there's probably one store in the whole mall that I actually go to buy things, and that's Bath and Body Works, because I don't know any other place to get soap, like actually good soap. So, like, all right, I'll go spend a few dollars on soap there, but I don't really buy anything else. Maybe like a food court at most, but that's just regular fast food. Sometimes I just go to the mall just to look around, just to see something that I'm going to go home and buy online instead. Because it's cheaper. Yeah, if you think you're behind, you just refresh the page or something. I don't know about this one, guys. I say that a lot. Because we get lost a lot. Like, where even is this? It's not Argentina, it's not Chile. Is it Peru then? Oh no, it's South Africa. Yeah. I like being sure of something and just actually going with it. Here, I'll give you guys all I'll give you all a refresh to see where you're at in the stream. So the next message I see in chat, I will say it as soon as it comes up, and you can time it however close it was to when you see it. Just as soon as somebody says something in chat. Maybe I could close the app and reopen. Alright, I said that as soon as I came up. So, however many seconds past that, you hear it, then you can tell how far behind you are. There's like, it's so weird to like try and figure out what is ahead and behind. Well, I'm definitely behind in this round. But I'm just like, wait, am I behind in the stream? As if like me in real life can just be behind what is being recorded. Because that makes any sense. So yeah, most of you are about 5 to 15 seconds behind. That's what I expect. Ooh, we got a level 38. Man, you probably have to play a lot. Guy named It's Bhutan. Tunis. Alright, that's an easy one. I'm the first. Yeah, all 4 of us. 6 of us now. Well, I closed the app and reopened it. Yeah, and I mean, you're not always as behind as you might think. Because, like, let's say something comes up on the screen, and then 20 seconds later, people are shouting out the answer. And you only see those people shouting out the answer as the round is almost over. But they shouted the answer when the round was almost over. So maybe you're not much further behind than anybody else. Hey, Borat's in this game. Hollywood's in this game. It's Bhutan. Some interesting names. Come on, guys. You can do it. You're higher levels than me. Okay, time to move on. I don't know why people just let the time run out. Like, at least throw out something. Okay. Okay. This kind of looks like... Is it weird that I can't really tell the difference between Southeast Asia and South America a lot of the time still? So this isn't Malaysia. It might be just Indonesia. Oh, never mind. Oh crap, I'm like the last one. It was the Philippines. Sometimes they just move too fast. Why? You know, there are parts of the US that look just like this, but yet you'll never really see something like this be the US. Like Nevada looks like this pretty much all the way through. But they're never going to put a drop like this from the US. Actually, it kind of looks like Mongolia. But not really. Man, everyone's figuring this out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I saw the Philippines guess like as soon as the time ran out, as soon as I got knocked out. I didn't guess wrong, I just ran out of time. Persian and Roman. Let's see, it's not Mexico. See, I feel like I'm just losing a lot now. It's not Bolivia. Is it Peru? Wow, it was Peru. That was just like a wild guess. Some of New Mexico and Arizona look like that. Well, yeah, I mean, they're all the same area. State lines don't divide geography in any way. Okay. People are already guessing. So they guess Lithuania. Gistibnis. It's not Estonia. It's not Croatia. It's not Ireland or the UK. Yeah, it does look like Eastern Europe. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes a state line's on a river, but it doesn't mean that both sides of the river are going to look different. It's not the U.S. Who thought it was the U.S.? Man, I feel like I'm falling apart here. Okay, it's Czech. Yeah, there's so many now that I just like cannot seem to figure out very well. It's always Ukraine. I like when people put locations as their name. It's always Ukraine. Nah, Ukraine's one of the more rare countries. It's not very often Ukraine. Come on, this billboard's got to have an answer. I can't even see it. Oh, maybe it's Ukraine. You know, if it's Ukraine... Oh, dang it, two of us. It's not Russia. It's probably like Estonia. See, even it's always Ukraine. Didn't guess Ukraine here. I mean, where... .rs. Oh, Republic of Serbia. I'll take it. Whoa, what the heck is that flag? Black, red, green. I don't even recognize that. So we got kilometers. Because that means a lot. Nova era. So it's probably South America. These people clearly recognize... Well, I guess I'm the only one left out here. I'm going to get knocked out immediately. Oh, man. I did not know it. When it came up, I was not as fast as everybody else. How did somebody guess... Did somebody guess, like, North Macedonia on that one? .eu. Dang it. So, we're driving on the right. It's probably, like, the Netherlands... or Austria. Udzovic. Somebody's figured it out already. Yeah, somebody guessed Montenegro. And then guessed Brazil right afterwards. Like, how? Alright, so someone's already guessed Belgium. And Germany, and all of Scandinavia. Is it Netherlands? No. Denmark? Alright. .dk. I didn't see the DK. Din fart. This is Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, maybe this is what they say when they mention Donkey Kong Country. They were talking about Denmark. Berlin. Well, it says Berlin. I don't know that we're in Germany, but we might as well try it. It's not Germany. Roadhouse. What's that? Oh, a bunch of European flags. Icelandic letter. I think we're in Iceland. Well, there are the mountains over there. Nobody else has got it. See, they picked Austria and Latvia. Come on, I hope nobody else figures it out. Once I get a victory here, then I can go back to... Let's go through a bunch of other games. Bunch of the favorited maps. Well, we're definitely not going to be alone. It's not Estonia. It's not Lithuania. All right. Only 3 of us left. And I'm probably going to lose this one. I feel like sometimes you just get lucky and you go right to the sign that gives you the answer. And other times you go the wrong way and you cannot find anything. Oh, dang. Looks like we're in Ukraine. Oh, come on. Look at the blue and yellow. I guess it's not Russia or Ukraine. Oh, it's Bulgaria. BG. We'll play I Saw the Sign. We'll play some Extraordinary World. We'll play some World Cities. Even some US cities. But first we gotta win a Battle Royale. Alright, it's the final round, and I do have my 50-50 left over. Oh man, but it's... What is this? Oh, it's Greece. Come on, we got this, we got this. Yeah! We did it. I saw that sign that... Alright, now we can go to all these liked maps. Ooh, now you can get verified on this website. Alright, we'll play I Saw the Sign once. Alright, we'll allow moving. We'll give it 3 minutes. I like how it just starts you off looking right at it, too. Elvebaten. Charlottenburg. Panakekehesit. I feel like this one you do better when you don't have moving turned on, because it starts you off looking right at the sign. Yeah, I think we're in Norway. Charlottenburg. Where the heck is that? I'm just gonna search it. Charlottenburg, Sweden. Yeah, okay, so it's like right on the border. Okay, I was a little bit off, but okay, that's good enough. Red flag, blue cross. MK. I got that. North Macedonia. Maybe we're near the city. I don't know. That's usually the safest bet. That was very close. I kind of don't like going back to, like, having to pick the specific ferry. This looks like Greenland. Like this very well might be Greenland. Simbister. Huh. Oh, yeah, it says it's the UK. I was like, this is the UK? Sort of. Very obscure place. I've never seen this come up before. I'm like, this is the UK? That can't be right. I mean, it's more Iceland than it is the UK. Being way up here. Simbister. Oh, dang. I was 100 yards off. Perfect 5K. Otepa Kulastuskus. That's a lot of S's. I don't know. I saw the sign is basically just like, okay, Google the first thing you see. It's doesn't leave a lot to mystery. Otepa. Estonia. Down from Tartu. There's Otepa. Again, another perfect 5,000. Abisko helicopter base. Abisko mountain ledge. Alright, gotta find Abisko then. Sweden. That's a cool looking picture. Man, I really gotta go to a place like this. It just seems unreal. Got glowing skies. And a cave puking out snow. Yeah, like, man, these places look crazy. Maybe in a couple years I'll go to Norway. Abisko. And a 49.99. Yeah, that's... Wow, made a cross. Googled Kallax and brought up IKEA. 24.7. Yeah, it's like if you use Google, it's a piece of cake. If you don't use Google, it's really hard. What else we got? Play US cities. Modern pickup and delivery. I'm just like looking for tiny little clues. I'm like, wait, we're in the US. We're doing US cities. I don't need to figure out that I'm in the US. Just gotta figure out which city we're in. What's the hardest game? Yeah, Abandoned Places and Extraordinary World are both the hardest. I-4. I say Abandoned Places sometimes is harder, because occasionally it'll just drop you in the middle of, like, a broken up building. So you can't even see the environment at all. Oh, this is Orlando? Alright. Yep, there's the 4. And there's Orlando. See, if I were to move to Florida, I think I would move to Tampa, or like somewhere in that area. Maybe like northeast of Tampa. So pretty close to like in between Orlando and Tampa, maybe. But I need to go there to actually see for myself. Now let's go. Hey, it's a shipping container house. I met a guy who was doing architecture, who wanted to design shipping container houses. Don't think I've ever actually seen a completed one like this. So we're on a river into a big city. What kind of allergies does Tampa bring on? See, Tampa seems nice. You're very close to a lot of amusement parks. It's nice weather. You're close to the beach. The housing is somehow dirt cheap, comparatively. Okay, so we got the I-45. This is not Utah here. No, we're in Texas. But which city? So the 69. Oh, we're probably in Houston. Yeah, from the Highway 69. Oh, that's cool. Can I get out to the road? Come on, we're almost there. Sweet. Wow, is this New Orleans? Actually, this may very well be New Orleans, maybe. Wow, I was right. I was just thinking that because of these buildings over here. I was like, that looks like pictures of Mardi Gras. I don't really understand the point of Mardi Gras. Like, I get that it's just a bunch of college people that want to go get wasted and do stupid stuff. But, like, what is the holiday all about? Like, where did it come from? What? See, I went to New Orleans a year ago to go on a cruise. So I was only in New Orleans for like a few hours on the way there and back. Technically, I was stuck at the New Orleans airport for like 12 hours. On my way back, because, man, when you're traveling, doing something for the first time, you just get stuck into stupid situations. Because I saw some flights home that would have been at like 10 a.m., but the cruise was just like, no, you shouldn't plan a flight home because you don't know if the cruise will get delayed. So the only other flight home I could find was at like 7 p.m. And I got to the airport at like 8 a.m. So if I had just taken the 10 a.m. flight, then I could have just gone home, but I couldn't transfer. So I just had to sit at the airport for like 12 hours, just all day long. I mean, it was the first day I had service or internet. So I just kind of sat there on the ground, just like watching YouTube on my phone, just on the floor of the airport, just all day long. It was an interesting time. As I get back and everyone's like, oh, have you heard of this thing, COVID? It's going crazy. By the way, I don't really know where I am. It looks like the Northwest to me. Your cat likes breath mints? Dude, my cat runs in fear anytime she smells something minty. This is probably like Seattle or Portland or something. It looks like it's northwest somewhere. You thinking northeast? Yeah, I guess we'll find out. About that guy who was stuck in the airport for several years. Well, that's usually by choice. I don't think he got caught in a layover for several years. Even airports aren't that bad. 39th Avenue. Alright, come on. I can figure this out. I can't figure this out. Oh man, like, little banners and billboards don't help in places like this. That's the problem. It's like, you find a website and it doesn't help when it comes to states. Man, I don't know. Minneapolis? Hey, you were right. I don't know where you saw that. Dang, yo, I messed it all up. Okay. Injured? Call your local lawyers so we can financially destroy somebody. Memphis Convention Center? Is that the convention center? You know, we've seen Memphis quite a few times, and we always see that pyramid. Why doesn't it just start the zoom, like, right here? Like, I zoom in, like, alright, where's Memphis? Not in Mongolia. Man, Tennessee has 2 capitals. Well, it was mostly good. It likes to pick the East Coast a lot more than the West Coast. Alright, what else we got? A famous world. Hey, that's pretty famous. It looks like the Colosseum. Which looks big from the outside, but the bleachers, they take up most of the space. Do you think this is actually Rome? I know that there are other Colosseums, and I've gotten it wrong before. Alright, good. That really sucks when you're like, oh, it's the Colosseum in Rome. Hey, I've actually been here before. One time, I went across the bridge, walking most of the way. So, okay, yeah. There's a picture of me standing like right there on that ledge. Somewhere out there. Look at that. I even know right where it's at. What is this? Is this France? I can't move, so... Is it the Vatican City? Dang, it's pretty cool. Still on the Minneapolis round. So this is the Vatican. Is Vatican... No, that's in Italia. The Vatican City. Man, Rome sure seems to have some history, you think? There's the aqueducts. What is this supposed to keep out? Bodegas. Segovia, Spain. Yeah, I remember we've seen this one before when we used to play this game. I got tired of doing a famous world because there were way too many repeats. They don't put enough locations in this. And it's always European too. Like you almost never see American famous places. Where the heck is Segovia? North of Madrid. Oh, there it is. It's a tiny place. The Great Wall of China. But where on it? The Great Wall is like 2,000 miles long. How am I supposed to click on that? I don't even know where the Great Wall is. It's very stretched out. Wow, that's a fun little border. Is the Great Wall near Mongolia? Wait, they call this Inner Mongolia. That's weird. That wall looks great. Yeah, there's some craftsmanship here, especially for it being so old. I don't know where the Great Wall actually is, especially in this one location. Okay, I wasn't too far off. It was right by Beijing. Great Wall of China. 24,000 points. Don't test a diverse world. I forgot about that one. I don't want to play it. We'll do world cities. Okay. Again, hard to know. Hong Po. Is this Vietnam, you think? I don't really know about this one. Oh, we're in Malaysia. Let's just go with the capital. Okay, well, it was a little bit off, but it was still Malaysia. Got the wrong city. DK. Okay, so we're in Denmark. Looks like a capital city. Probably Copenhagen. Very close. This looks like it's around. Do you think it's Latvia? No, probably not. Yeah, the Great Wall of China was from their war with Mongolia. They keep having these red flags with the blue and white stripe. Maybe it's Norway. It's probably Norway. Yeah, that red flag. I could see this being Norway. That's my best guess. Just, I don't know that it's like Oslo, though. Danske Bank. Alright, I'll just go with Oslo then. It was Bergen. I was thinking about that. It's pretty close. Cannon's house. Lloyd's Banking Group. Okay. This looks like London. Yeah, this is definitely London. It's the pregnant flag? I didn't think flags could be pregnant. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure we're in London right now. Which was a weird place for it to drop us over here. Oh man, it was Bristol. But still very close. Now to finish this off in South America, maybe? Like, I saw the big Ferris wheel thing, and so I assumed it was London. It's kind of crazy to me how much, like, how many big cities there are in England for how small of a place it is, and for how small the population is. Like, they just have so many large cities for not that many. So they have a giant Ferris wheel too. Yeah. Every city has to have one, I guess. It makes the city look like a carnival. A happy place. Which is kind of funny, because like every city is all strict about what they will allow in their skyline. Like what people are allowed to build. But there's like a lot of cities around the world, mostly non-US cities, that just have like a big Ferris wheel in the middle of a big city. Veracruz, Mexico? Let's hope I can find this. Veracruz. It's a district. Okay, it was over there. Well then, we were like one city off on so many of these. Yeah, 4 of these. I picked the right country, but then being one city off. Alright, now we'll play some abandoned places. You have a Ferris wheel in a sporting goods store. Yeah, I've seen those before. They're not huge. Just the indoor ones. Get like a Shields or something. Stop. Oh yeah, we're doing an abandoned places, so this is going to be a hard place. We're just going to have to guess general area. This is probably Canada. Actually, this might be... This is the US. Somewhere in the US. Probably East Coast. Civil Air Patrol. Composite Squadron. New York. Wow, that narrowed it down. Probably somewhere like in this part of New York. Well, I was about as far as I could have been, but that's pretty good for abandoned places. Oh, I want to go inside. Can't move. Alright, so the only thing we have to go off of is the people here. They look kind of European to me. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I would like to go in there though. I don't know. This is just one of those crazy pick wherever kind of guesses. Oh, well, better than if I had picked the US. It was in Georgia. How come you guys couldn't figure that out? You guys don't know of a dark abandoned tunnel somewhere near the Middle East? Oh, that I guess you could say that's abandoned. Looks a bit historic. This kind of looks like Machu Picchu kind of landscape. Very green mountains with stone buildings. Man, I'm getting worn out. Well, I don't think anybody has a great guess on this one. I'm gonna click in. Is that amphitheater real? Well, I don't know what would make an amphitheater fake. Roman ruins. I'm gonna click in Peru. I don't really know. Hey, it was Roman. Sort of. Near Naples. Teatro Greco. It's only 6,000 miles off. Like ancient. See, I don't know of any dark tunnels or caves around where I live. I feel like Utah is not a very old place. So there's not a lot of stuff that's been abandoned around here. So actually Greek ruins. I mean, is Naples more Greek than it is Roman? I don't know. These are some very nice looking roads. This is probably like New Zealand or something. They're left side driving. They're on the coast. I don't know. New Zealand is probably not right. No, this is like Japan. Still the same sea. Yeah, this is somewhere in Japan. And we are looking north at the water. Yeah, the coast is on the north. We're on the north coast in Japan. Which means maybe we're like around here. I don't know. It's a wild guess. Oh, yeah, you know, it was just that tiny abandoned island. Why didn't I think of that? That place didn't look abandoned at all, by the way. It's kind of a weird one to find in this. Okay, looks like an old school. See, stuff like this looks cool, but like I said, there's nothing around me that looks like this. This might actually be the US, to be honest. Just seeing the houses, the signs, even the electrical wires, it looks... Oh, yep, there's the US flag. We're probably somewhere in, like, the Mid-East. Probably somewhere, like, around Kentucky, West Virginia, somewhere in this area. Oh, dang, it was all the way over in Kansas. Well, for an abandoned places one, 3 of those were not too bad. Yeah, that last one was all the way in Kansas. 1 year's subscription. Well, if you guys remember, during the early streams, we used to do this. We used to stream like 2 or 3 times a week. I used to do like Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So like my membership isn't quite run out. Just my energy for doing it is running out. An extraordinary world. Oh, dang, we're on the coast. Alright, so we're looking south. Kind of. The south coast, but there's mountains over there. I'm thinking we're somewhere over, like looking at the Indian Ocean. Somewhere around here is my best guess. I don't know, this is a wild guess. Oh, it was Greece. Will there be a stream of something else to replace it? Don't know. We'll see. I don't have anything planned. Yes, take care to everybody who is leaving for the last time here. I won't keep everyone too late. We'll probably have just like a big finale sometime in the next 45 minutes. I can only go for so long. Oh, that's some cool looking rock. where to from here? Look after Hamelin Pool. Microbial mets and stertorticulites are an important part of Skunk Ray 3 World Heritage status. I probably got a lot of those words wrong, but it's hard to read. But it's in English. I bet you this is like some small island. This isn't actually... Did you hear the Find Me Satoshi guy was finally found? The guy who invented Bitcoin? Oh, look at this. This should make it easy, right? Shark Bay Marine Park. Where is this? Parks and Wildlife. Australian. Some part of Australia. Oh, it's right over here. I don't know where, but we figured it out. That's incredible. That's one of the closest I've ever gotten on an extraordinary world guess. It's super rare to actually get a right answer. Oh, ARG guy. The only Satoshi I know of is Bitcoin Man. Oh, it's an emu. Emus have gone to war with Australians. The Great Emu War. Australians hate emus. Well, there's not a lot to see here. I mean, we got pine trees, which means we're probably somewhere on the northern hemisphere. And we're looking kind of northeast to the coast, or just east. East coast. Maybe we're in Sweden. I don't know. Just a random wild guess. Wow! That was almost the farthest I could have been. You earned another point. So I got 1 point. What the heck is this? Burnt pine. Cemetery Bay. So is it a cemetery or a beach? Well, I can't really feel bad for that one. That's what you get when you play an extraordinary world. From 3 rounds, I got 5,000 points. All of that from 1. Okay, now we're in China. Yes, this is China. And we can't move, but it's probably somewhere over there. Yeah, see? Can't move again, but Japan. Galapagos Conservation Fund, Japan. It's probably another tiny little secret island. Giant tortoise. What is in all of this shell? Do they just have like meat just filled with fat or something? Is my muscle huge? Yeah, I guess at that angle. Over here in Japan, probably some obscure little island. Oh, what the heck? 3 points. Islas Galapagos. I didn't know that was a thing. Tortoises are jacked. Okay, so we got 2 good ones and 3 really bad ones. I want to keep doing this one a little bit. Yeah, like I said, my high score on this is like 17,000 or something. It's just impossible to get points from this. Do you think this is like India? don't know, somewhere over there. Hey, it wasn't too far off. It was in Pakistan. Are tortoises only in very few specific places in the world? This is no good. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to click like Senegal somewhere. Somalia. Dang. I guess I forget that on An Extraordinary World you don't get just the typical countries. Do you have plans for any more hint videos for the hidden secret video challenges? I don't know, man. I feel bad about those because, like, I feel like I made a lot of them too hard, and a lot of people have just given up. So I feel bad wasting so many people's time. I don't know that I want to continue anything like that. Somalia, that's shocking to see. I know. How are we supposed to guess that that tiny little dirt road was in Somalia? As for this, I mean, we might be in China again. Or somewhere in the Himalayas. Those are some tall mountains. Very steep. Probably Bhutan or Nepal. Well, we'll click in that area. It was Laos. Tibet. Hey, this looks like Mordor. Man, so many drops that you can't move. This looks pretty cool, though. It very well could be New Zealand. It's hard to say. Those pants are awesome. Okay. It's kind of a wild guess. It's probably not New Zealand. It's probably, like, Norway or something. Or even Kyrgyzstan. You know what? I'm going to click over here. Right in between New Zealand and Norway. It was Georgia again. Maybe a challenge that's easier with a smaller prize. Yeah. I don't know, like giving away money on YouTube is just starting to feel so tacky. So we got some Western tourists in like the rocks. Yeah, these are some rocks, all right. They look like they're outlined a lot. See, I feel like I could have fun doing some sort of gaming content on YouTube, but there's so much competition and no way to stand out. And I'm sure most of you guys wouldn't really care to follow any gaming content that I would do. Just do like streaming games. I don't know about this. Just say the intended way and cancel the existing ones. What even is this place? I've gotten 6,000 points. Oh, geez. That was in Spain. I wonder what's the lowest score I could get. Where did these points even come from? The India and the Laos one. Alright, we'll do one more. Maybe Spain? Well, that was a good guess. This kind of looks like California. Some cool mountains. This looks like a state or national park. Oh. Sometimes the nationality of all the people in the area can change your mind. That's funny because so many regular games you have to go by like the language on the signs and the geography and the roads and the architecture. But on an extraordinary world, it's like, what color are all the people around? Any people you can see, what color are they? That's like the only clue you can have. Maybe have someone double check that they are solvable. Well, it's not that it's not solvable, it's just that it's really tricky. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. I don't know. It's not even really like a riddle. There's no secret clues or anything. It's just you gotta know where to look, and you'll find it if you go to just the right place. Nah, guys, I don't think we're in the US anymore. I think we're in South America. Pueblo Viejo. It's probably in like Chile. Dang it, it was Mexico. That's Mexico, apparently. For Naya. I mean, I thought that the wash challenge wouldn't be that difficult. Like, I knew I hid all of the things pretty well, but I didn't think that, like, nobody would ever find any of the clues. Like, I haven't had anybody even come to me and tell me they found any of the wash clues. I mean, I'm sure there are people that have found some of them, but I don't know, like, which ones any of people have found or anything like that. I'm digging this house, though. This is a really cool looking place. The Wi-Fi password Dixie School. You found some? Did you keep track of which ones? China. Oh, great. Where can we message where we found them? I mean, you can just tell me which numbers you've... Yeah, so there's 11 clues. You got to find all 11. You could just tell me you found like number 3 or number 6 or whatever. You don't have to tell me the actual answer to them. Well, this looks like... I don't even know where you're supposed to click here. Are we just somewhere randomly in Africa? Namibia. Looks like a Tibetan tea house. Hey, a bunch of rock houses. Rock towers. I think that one's got some supports to it. It's very flat here. Again, it feels like Indian Ocean, kind of. But everybody here is white. So maybe Australia? You found 4, 7, 3, 10, 1, and 2? Huh. I guess I can't fault you for not finding 11, 9, or 5 especially. Some of those are ridiculous. Looks like between Israel and Egypt. Alright, I'll click on that. It was Colombia. Like, alright, so you found half of them so far. That's not bad. Found half of the wash challenge clues. Yeah, I think that 11, and 5 are probably the hardest. I'm really curious if you've really found number 4. That seems kind of crazy to me. If you've really found number 4. That one I feel like is one of the hardest. This is a really nice picture. This is definitely a drone shot. Is what we found. Okay, so do you have like a group of people that you're working on finding them? It's been a long time since I've looked at the cheat sheet, so I can't remember exactly where all of them are. Like, I remember where I hid a bunch of them. Yeah, so number 4 was hidden in a comment section somewhere. But yeah, that one, so you got 4 people working on it. That's cool. Like, I want to look at the cheat sheet right now, but if I open it up, I just know it's going to show up right on stream, and it's going to give away all the answers, so I can't look at it until the stream is over. But, yeah, that's cool to know that you found, like, half of them so far. Yeah, like I said, number 5, man, that one's going to be a nightmare to find. I've got 3,000 points for 4 rounds. This, I mean, who even knows? Well, I got the continent right. No progress since January. Yeah, well, I do have a lot of channels, so I guess I could see how it would be difficult. Man, not a single one was close. My closest one was like 1,000 miles. Well, do you have any actual questions about, like, specifics on about the contest? Like, my my cheat sheet is literally just on a notepad text file. Yeah. We'll just do a little bit more country streak. Let's see. Doesn't the stream keep going for a little bit after? Well, isn't the chat still available for like a little bit after the stream ends? Do any require paywalls? No, I don't have any clues on a Patreon. Also, nothing's on my personal Facebook page either, so you don't need to go looking there. I don't have any clues on my Facebook or my Twitter or anything like that. Well, I shouldn't say anything like that. I'm sure you found that, yes, there is at least one clue that is on another website, but it is linked from something on one of my channels. That's not only is that all the information I'm giving, but that's all the information I can really remember right now. But I guess so. Have you confirmed them? Have I confirmed them? Have I gone back and looked at them and make sure they're all still there? Yeah, not too long ago. If you saw my recent video where I was giving an update, there were 2 on other websites. Yes, I'm pretty sure I know which 2 you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure that those were the only 2. I felt like those ones were kind of easy, like, in comparison. You have to pay to park everywhere in the old town. Dang, I hate the old town. .vu.lt. You think this is Lithuania? Hey, I got it. Yeah, so in my recent update video when I was talking about the hints, I mentioned that number 6 got moved because it was somewhere that was out of my control. Like, I don't know how long it was gone before I added a new one, but probably not more than maybe a month or two. Is there anything like only showing a clue for a single frame or something? Not for a single frame, no. There is something where it does come up for like maybe half a second. I'm not quite that mean. Like, I made it hard, but not so hard where it's like there's some like there's some 3-hour long video where it pops up like a tiny little thing in the corner for one frame. But you also have to remember that I only put in clues in like the within around the time frame of when the first challenge went up and after. So it's like, don't be looking, if you're looking for something that's on the screen in a video, don't be looking at my videos from like 2 years ago, because, you know, you can't add things to videos other than like annotations after the fact. So like, even if I popped it up on the screen in a video, like I said, it would have had to be something that was uploaded in like the last 6 months. And actually, it would have had to been before the contest went live even. So yeah, not a whole lot of places to look. That should narrow it down a little bit. And like I said, I've noticed you haven't found the one that is in one of my GeoGuessr streams. There is. Check the bell. Oh yeah, there you are. I was wondering why that was pink. I didn't think to click on it. Yes, so one of the wash challenge clues is hidden in one of the streams. Hey, we're in Donkey Kong country. It's the 3rd time today. Yeah, there's way too much video to sift through. I get it. It's best if you watch everything at ×2 speed, honestly. And I mean, like I said, I wanted this to be difficult enough that it would take a lot of people. Like, I had to play it safe, because if I made them obvious, and then, like, let's say I get 100,000 people playing, then it's over in, like, a day. And, like, it's really hard to know how capable people really are. That's the thing. Because, like, for me, they seem obvious, because, you know, I hid them. So I know exactly where they all are. But I could see... I could see it being a challenge for people who didn't hide them. Artificial difficulty. Yeah, they're hard if you don't know where to look. Yeah, we should probably wrap this stream up soon. I'll tell you what, we're in sudden death right now. This will be our last game. And then I'll go pick up the cat. If anybody is even still left up. Actually, we're at peak viewership right now. It's like the highest we've had all stream. I remember like parts of last year we were reaching like 30 or 40 people sometimes. Now it seems like it's rare to hit 25. I guess we're reaching the new hours of audience. So I saw... You know, I think we're in Nigeria, because I saw the green, white, green flag. Yeah, there we go. Dang, lots of good nights. Metaponto Pistixi Montalbano J. Pharmacia Eco Wash Main Spa. Okay, so we're driving on the right. Dang, I've never seen art on a street sign like that before. Did you hear about the Mr. Beast riddle? No, I haven't heard anything about that. Was that something he did on Twitter? Oh, this is Italy. All right, we're in Italy. See, I follow Mr. Beast. Hardest riddle solved in 8 hours. Yeah, see, that's the thing. When you got a Mr. Beast-sized audience, you can make it as hard as you want, and people will find it. If I had a Mr. Beast-sized audience, my contest probably would have ended day 1. And that's why I was careful, because I didn't know if I was going to get a big burst of viewers. And that's the thing, like, on my YouTube Analyzed channel, there were like 30 parts. It was on his gaming channel. Huh. I'll have to look into that. That sounds interesting. Because, like, my YouTube Analyzed channel, anytime I upload, it either goes nowhere or it blows up like skyrocketing million views viral. And so when I uploaded that, I was like, this has potential that it could blow up and go viral. But it didn't, so then it was just kind of stuck. And it kind of just been left dead in the water. As for the Naya challenge, have you found the secret channel at least? I mean, I tried to make it pretty obvious at this point to find the channel. For the Naya challenge, it's literally just a maze of links. That's all it is you just gotta click a lot of links and find a lot of clues that take you to the next video. Watch it go viral 3 years from now. And that happens too. Like my demonetization word list video, that video didn't go viral till 2 months after I uploaded it. And then it skyrocketed all the way up to like 1.5 million when it was sitting at like 20,000. So yeah, if you found the secret channel, like I said, that's kind of just like the start of the challenge. You just got to be able to... Do we need to sift through comments on other people's videos? No, not really. I didn't really involve other channels much. By the way, is this... I can't tell if this is Jordan or Tunisia, by the way. I want to say it's probably Tunisia. Are we in Jordan or UAE? Alright, this is a risky move. It was Jordan. Well, let me grab the cat. Hey, Faye, come here. Hey, Stinker. Yeah, you. Did I wake you up? Oh, hi. Meow. Meow. Faye. Yes, this was our big finale stream. Yes, Faye even joined us at the end. I mean, like I said, I'll find some other thing to look forward to. I'm definitely not quitting YouTube. Not yet, at least. I still enjoy looking for new ways to make channels. Let me see. So you found number 4, 7, 3, 10, 1, and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 10. Does she snuggle at night? Oh, yeah, she definitely... So, like, I'm laying under the blanket, and she comes over, and I lift up the blanket, so she goes in and then turns around, and so then her head is next to mine. Yeah, I've had a big run on YouTube. But, like, I do a lot of things. I don't necessarily gain traction for everything I do. I deleted a couple of my channels the other day. Like, I don't know, commentary's cool, but you just run out of ideas. There's nothing to talk about. I'm just... So much of commentary is just drama, and I don't care about drama at all. Kitty, I'm bringing you up again. You gonna say hello? I mean, so when it comes to were those channels needed for the challenge? No, they didn't have anything to do with it. The only channels that have hidden things on them are channels that show my face and voice. So, like, technically there have been channels in the past that I've made where it was just my voice, or even just, like, no voice or anything, just uploaded other footage and edited stuff. No, I didn't hide anything on a channel like that. Like I said, I mean, you've got channels like this one, or Andrew Platt, or YouTube Analyzed, or The Shadower, or Guitar Hero, or just like only channels like that where it's, you know, me on camera. Though, imagine if the internet was real has been my most major channel. It's had like 200 or 300 videos by now. It's definitely my biggest one I've had. Though, like, I don't know what to do with it anymore at this point. Because even if I tried going back to stories, I don't know how many people would watch it. And, like, the whole geography thing, there's a few of you that have been big fans of it, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's ever going to take off any more than it has. It's just been going down. I mean, part of the reason that I'm just, like, kind of getting tired of these streams is, like, I look at all the streams, and, like, every single one pretty much has fewer views than the last. And so I'm like, alright, it's kind of fun. I don't hate it. It's alright. But I don't want to do it forever. And I can tell other people are getting tired of it too. So I just kind of want to move on, find something else to do. Turn it into a cat channel. Yeah. There's a lot of cat content on YouTube that doesn't go very far. I mean, like, I've put up cat compilation videos on this channel, and they usually would get the fewest views out of anything. Hey, you know what? My picture's behind that. I can look over here. Put that over here. So, I mean, YouTube Analyzed, like I said, I kind of got bored of it because like, I just don't feel like analyzing anything on YouTube. I don't watch nearly as much YouTube as I used to. There's just, I can't find a lot of interesting things. Does the chalk on the sidewalk have meaning? I don't know what you're talking about. So, probably not. Guess that's why I'm not a YouTuber. Wonder if time of day stream viewership? Well, I mean, sort of. I'm not going to get nearly as many views if I try streaming at 11 a.m. on a weekday, because people are at work. Oh, hello. So, let's see. On my walk, yeah, I think I figured out what you're talking about. No, there's nothing special there. So, like, maybe I'll try some gaming content. I don't know the best way to do that, though. Like, there's so many people that just stream themselves play video games and get, like, 2 viewers at most and just don't go anywhere from there. That's the thing. I don't know of any way to stand out on a gaming channel. I've thought about different ways of doing comedy, but when it comes to comedy content, you kind of just have to find it's a way of channeling your content. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, some people are really funny when they do stand-up comedy. Other people are really funny when they're playing a character. Like, everyone kind of has their own style of, their own format of pushing out their comedy, of showing their sense of humor. Yeah, then there's channels that take a lot of editing. I've thought about making channels where they're like documentary style or like educational, or maybe just like teaching on some cool topic. But to be honest, I've made videos kind of like that, and I'm just so bad at them. And I just get so frustrated working on them. Because you just have to spend so much time like researching and then editing and doing all this work. And I just never feel like it turns out in a way that I like it anyway. So maybe those aren't for me. I mean, I'm getting a lot better on camera. If you go back and watch my videos from 2018, like, I was so bad on camera. Like, watch my very first Guitar Hero videos. They're terrible. My very first video that I uploaded for YouTube was my first Guitar Hero lesson. And, like, my microphone's all messed up for some reason. There's no editing. I didn't cut out anything. I talk very slowly. I don't know what I'm doing. I just hit play and just record the whole thing in one take. And it's got like 60,000 views now. It's literally one of my biggest videos I've ever made. And it's one of my worst. But I've run so many channels. I'll find the new idea. Like I said, there's a lot of times where I have an idea for a channel, but only for like 2 or 3 videos, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't start this channel because I'm gonna run out of content immediately. Yeah, like, when it comes to comedy, I feel like I have some good funny moments when it comes to this stream every once in a while, but I wouldn't know how to make videos specifically for that, just like throwing in commentary. I don't know, it's tricky. Then there's all those movies where people will do like a reaction to movies or TV shows, you know, like Drew Gooden or JonTron, where they're just like, look at this terrible movie, watch me make fun of it. And those can be really funny. I've tried making those myself, and it's just, it was rough. I spent a few days working hard on a video like that, and it just did not go well. Because the problem is, when you're watching them, half the time they're narrating what's happening, and half the time they're like reacting to something crazy that happened. But when I'm really bad at faking reactions. And so while I might be really shocked or make a really funny comment the first time I see something, when you're making a video on it, you're typically seeing it for like the 3rd or 4th time, editing it together. And so you're trying to put together like a genuine reaction when, you know, when you've already seen it a few times, you can't really do that unless you're a good actor. My voice is going out. I'm gonna go probably play more Doom. Oh well. I'll see you guys later. If you want to stick around and chat for a second, I'm gonna look at the whatever it's called, the cheat sheets right now. But anyway, that's the end now. So long. Thanks for coming. Speedrun videos? Maybe.